Alright folks, let's look at installing Matomo for WordPress. It's going to be fairly straightforward. Go find it first. This is the one you're going to want. Make sure it is installed and activated. Once you do that, you'll see it show up in the left-hand menu here. Get started is largely unhelpful. Go straight to settings. You're going to want to add a tracking code. We're going to do default tracking here. JavaScript code position is defaults to the footer. That seems to be okay. I don't know if it is as asynchronous as Google Analytics, so I'd say let's leave it at the footer. We're going to add our no script code, which is going to be important. Let's see, endpoint for JavaScript tracker, don't need that. Enable content tracking, tracking visible content blocks. E-commerce is turned on, track search, track 404. Don't disable cookies, that would be silly. Let's see, track subdomains in the same website. If you have that, you should do that. Cross-domain, only if you need it. Let's see, track RSS feeds and track them as a campaign. We want that. Don't need a heartbeat timer. User ID. This might be helpful if you have people logging into your WordPress site. I don't know that I would be using it right now because I don't have a need for that, but you can if you want to. Let's see, this is for Cloudflare. We want that, if you use Cloudflare, you want that turned on so that Cloudflare does not cache the Matomo plugin and then basically remove all your data, which would be kind of bad. For download tracking, these are going to be your extensions. So we're going to need, let's see, do I need the period on these? Tracker. There we are. Any file that contains the extension will be considered a download in the Matomo interface. Okay. Replaces the default extensions. Okay, so we don't want to replace that. So classes, nope. Force it to use protocol. Yes, we want to force 8 SSL. Okay, so we've got our tracking on now. Let's go to access. Do you want to give access to other roles? Depending on your employees, you may need that. If you need GDPR functionality, you have to use the shortcode to embed the frame on the website. So if that's a big deal. Make sure you know how to do that. Let's see, exclusions. Are there certain exclusions you want to exclude? Certain roles. We do not want to track the administrator by default. That seems like a sensible thing to do. All right, and that's it. So let's go to admin. Let's check our general settings. Just make sure everything in here looks good. Don't have anything super to do here. They have their own tag manager. I'm not currently using it, but certainly if that's something that you want to do, you can click on dashboard, and that will take you to the actual analytics interface. And obviously I just turned this on, so there's going to be absolutely nothing here to see. But as you can see, you're now going to have to go and do things like add goals and stuff, just like you would in Google Analytics. Right, so let's do thank you page. Goal is triggered when visits visit a given URL. All right, where the URL contains thank-u. Not case sensitive. Can be converted once per visit, and we'll give this a $1 goal value. Pretty straightforward. You can obviously put in all the usual things that you would expect for analytics software, but you know what? Give this a go. It is not bad, and it's free, and it's running on your own site. In fact, let's go to the website now. This is a trusted site. Interesting that it's not showing up in the known trackers. That might come in handy. So that's it. That's the very brief installation of Matomo. and getting up and running in your WordPress website. Hopefully you guys find this useful. If you got questions, leave them in the Slack group.
Want help solving your company's data, analytics, and digital marketing problems? Visit trustinsights.ai today and let us know how we can help you.